Hello, everyone. My name is Reverend Dr. Renee Hart. I am an independent minister. I'm a licensed practitioner for Center for Spiritual Living in Redlands. Our minister is Reverend Carrie. So today, on this beautiful Wednesday, we're just going to take this God breath and we're going to breathe. And in this moment, as we take this breath, we breathe and know right here, right now, right where we are, God is. Knowing that God's Spirit is moving in us and through us and all around us as I speak. And as we let go, we let God do the rest. And let's take that breath and breathe. And so it is. So let's sit comfortably in our chairs and just move your head from side to side. Fully conscious, fully aware of where you are. So let's just take this God breath and we are going to breathe. And so as we take this God breath, we breathe. And we go into meditation. And as we go into meditation, we open our hearts, our mind, our spirit to move our awareness into the powerful meditation this evening. So sit comfortable. However you got here today, let's give thanks, but now let go. Just let it all go. Now you're going to take that God breath and I want you to breathe. And relax. Take another breath in. Now release out. Breathe. And put that circle of love all around you. It's like a rainbow. Picture a rainbow all around you this evening. Of peace. Perfect wholeness. So let's take that breath and breathe. Breathe. Knowing that there's only one life. That life is your life now. That life is God life. That life is perfect. That life is moving through you as you, with the breath of God, Spirit breathing through you. Now breathe. Just take that breath and breathe. Bring your awareness back into this space, into this room right now. Fully conscious of where you are. Move your head from side to side. Fully conscious. And this concludes our meditation for this evening. Namaste.
It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing how. It's in every one of us, here and now. It's in every one of us to be free. Find your heart, open your eyes and see. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, you and I. It's in every one of us, you and I.
Hello everyone again. And so today's talk we're going to be talking about is intuition and listening to the voice of God. A little bit of visioning. So let's sit down, let's get comfortable in your chair, and let's get ready for this beautiful service today. So today I want to talk about, first of all, about your intuition and about meditation, visioning. So let's start with visioning first. So visioning is when you're seeing this picture that you want, and then you are open. So in other words, let it all go. Whatever the thoughts is, however you got there, but it's for you to let it all go. And then as you let go all the thoughts, you go into a little meditation, you see. And as you go into meditation, you can play some music or whatever it may be for you. And you have specific things that you want answers for, you see. And then you write it down and you bless your pen, your paper, whatever you're writing with. And then you just have that one-on-one conversation with you and God. The grace of God. Just have that conversation, that oneness. And as you have that oneness, you explain, you tell God exactly what you want, what you desire out of this meditation, and that you are open at the top to receive whatever information it is that you're ready to embody. And so as you go into this meditation, you will say, I'm in the midst of my journaling, my visioning, my visualization, and basically I want some answers, but I want to talk with you and you guide me, Father. And so you just sit quietly with some music or something, and you just relax. There will be no more discussion. You just listen. You're listening to the voice of God speak to you, through you, and all around you. So do this right now. Take the time right now. Get your piece of paper, and let's write down just one thing that you seek an answer, or you want something, or whatever it is. Perfect health. How can you do this? Whatever it is, write it down. Name one thing. I have to give you a few more minutes as you jot down whatever it is that your heart wants, is speaking, to move to the highest vibration, to live in my highest greatness. Whatever it is, let's write it down. One more minute. Now, put down your paper. You feel the energy in the paper. Touch your paper. Just touch it. You know, here's a piece of paper right here. I'll do this with you. So, as you touch your paper, okay? And so as you write this down, just feel the words. And what I put, to continue to live in my highest and best good. What do I need to do to live in my greatness? So I touched my pen. I wrote it down. You see a little bit. And so from that, then I just sit down for a minute. And then let's meditate for a moment. Meditate on what you ask, the question. Now you're going to ask, Father, Most High, as I write down what's in my heart, I'm asking you to guide me to the answer. Talk to me. I know the answer is within me. So open up that information so I can see. Whatever it is I need to see, whatever it is I need to know in this moment. Open my mind, my heart, so that I can hear this message in this moment. Now we're going to breathe. Take another breath and breathe. You can close your eyes if you want to. Whatever it takes for you to just let go. Now just move your head. Move your fingers. Now just relax. Take that God breath and breathe. So hold it. 1, 2, 3. Now blow it. Blow that energy out. Take another breath in. Now blow it out. One more time. Take the energy in. And now you're clearing. Clear your mind. Now as your mind is clear from all the chitter chatter, now listen to whatever comes to your mind. Most of the time it's the first thought, the first vibration that you feel. That's the God spirit in you that has never been touched, that has never been harmed. So let's do that again. As you take that breath, you're going to breathe. Now blow it out. Now listen to whatever comes to you. The And if something start coming, you start writing it down. Continue to listen. And continue to write. Continue to listen and write down whatever comes to you. Give you a few more minutes. Breathe. We're going to wrap this up. So, jot just a little bit more. I'll give you 2 more minutes. So as we stop for a moment, how did that make you feel? How did it make you feel? Some people got something, some people may not. Some people may have just gotten colors. Write down your colors. If you have felt a vibration, write down the vibration in what you felt. Sometimes it doesn't come in words. It'll come in sounds. A song may have came up for you. Some type of song or a sound, a vibration, or colors, or a picture of a billboard. What came up for you? Write it down now. Okay. Beautiful. Let's share. It's time to share your experience. Okay. So for me, I put, I am living in my highest good, but I want to live in that greatness, the greatness that there is, all that there is. And so what came up for me was, it says to come into my greatness is knowing who I am, first of all. I must know who I am. Yes, I'm a child of God. Yes, I'm kind, I'm loving, but who am I? You're more than your body. And that's what it was saying to me. You're more than what you see. Says, ask the question again. Who are you? You're more than your name. And in that, what I got was the name that I gave you was not Renee. It's a different name. Okay? When you were a seed, before you existed, you was a spirit. You were energy. You came from me. And I gave you a name. And who you truly are. Your parents does the best that they can do naming. But God gave us our own name. Interesting, isn't it? And then after that it says, what is your true name? Okay. And so then after that, what I heard was, I said, now it's time to walk in your greatness, in the highest, best good for you. And then it says, how you walk in that truth, how you walk into your greatness, by just walking, by knowing. You see, there's no blockage there where I can't get to where I need to get to. The mind blocks it. Or other people may tell you that you can't get there because you got to do different things to get there to that point to get your information. But it says, to live in my greatness, to live in my highest and greatness, that goodness. It says, just walk through it, walk in it. It says, because it's a energy vibration. It's all energy. And in that energy vibration, I can change the frequency to a higher vibration. I can change that frequency to a higher vibration. You see? How can I change my frequency to a higher vibration? Is about letting go, freeing myself of all that stuff Let go of fear, what you can't do, or what somebody said you got to go through all this stuff to get where you need to go. That was their experience, not yours. You see? And so in that, it said, the Holy Spirit said, just walk. And then the mind says, what about the veil? Do I got to go through another veil? It says, it's all energy. If you want to change your frequency, change your view of your frequency, change that you know that you are worthy of this high vibration. Change that frequency that you ain't got to plead and beg and work so hard to get it. Because the door is open. That window is already open. There's no thin veil. It's just completely open for you to walk through it, to be it. Move in that frequency, move in that dial tone. Change that dial tone. To say, I am worthy. I accept my calling. I accept my goodness because I am good enough to accept my goodness. So that is my goodness, and that goodness is mine now. And I walk in that goodness. You see? And as I walk in that greatness, it says celebrate it. Celebrate your journey. Celebrate your goodness. Celebrate your greatness. I am that I am, a child of God. I am that I am. What is your name? Now, what is the name that you feel your spirit is saying that you are? I am that I am. What is that name for you? I don't know. Well, let's say it again. And I guarantee you, the Holy Spirit, the fire within you, I'll tell you. Because it's already within you. You see, it's already within you. And it's up to you to open it up so you can see it and hear it. And so it's something that we don't have to force. Make something happen. You don't make anything happen. You are in allowing vibration. You allow that energy to move through you as you. You're allowing your vibration to change that dial tone, to change that frequency to a higher vibration. How? Because it's of choice. We can choose that. We can take that breath and feel that high vibration. And says, I choose to walk in this vibration. Not this one over here. But I choose to walk in this high vibration that I'm feeling. Do you feel happy? Do you feel joyful right now? Then that's the high vibration. Any vibration that brings you joy, that makes you laugh, that make you feel good in the inside like a warm blanket, or give you chills. That's a high vibration. If you want more of those high vibrations, give thanks for that vibration. Celebrate it. You celebrate that vibration. Be happy about it. Don't take it for granted. Say, oh, I felt a little this, but it's okay. No, you celebrate that little something. Because the more you celebrate it, the more it come to you. The more you celebrate it, the more it will come to you. You see? Let's take that breath and breathe. And so in conclusion, in what I wrote down, basically the message it told me was, you don't have to force it. You don't have to make it. You don't do anything but just walk through it. Because the energy is within you. You're the one that's blocking your flow. Stop blocking the flow and just walk through it as it. And become it. Because it is who you are. You see? And as you move to that high vibration, we ask the question, how can I be a beneficial presence for the world? You see, everybody's gifts is about raising the vibration for humanity. Whatever your gift is, it's about elevating, about helping people. It's about elevating, giving love to the world. So whatever your gift is, it's time to use it. Let's not put it by the wayside and continue to collect dust. Sometimes our visions change. And it's good. Because when your vision changes, sometimes it's because you can continue to move to a higher frequency. And if you move to a higher frequency, then it probably will change 3, 4, 5 times. You see? And as it changes, you get a chance to embrace every moment of it. Every second of it. Embrace it. Love it. Laugh about it. If anything made you want to laugh in your vision, laugh. Raise that vibration. Play some good music that make you want to laugh, that make you want to dance. Something very positive. Always music that is uplifting and encouraging. Never something that is other things of a lower vibration. Let's put it like that. Listen to positive words. Listen to positive vibrations. We are what we listen to. Okay? We are what we watch on TV. If you feel like you're drawn to certain things and it is of a lower vibration, then you have to sit back and think about, why am I drawn to this? What is it that I'm drawn to? For instance, I love watching, I realized this past last month, I realized that I love watching old movies, but the old movies are about a series, and it's back in the days when they wore these beautiful big gowns and all this, and they was the Queen of England and all this other stuff, of France and all this stuff, you see. And I'm like, why am I drawn to these movies, these series? And then I noticed every time killing would come, I'll always fast forward it. And I skip all the killing. And I just look at the story of love, the story of lessons to be have learned. And some have learned it. Some continue to do the same stuff. And they get the same results until they change and do something better. And then whatever you put out there comes full circle. So if you're doing something to harm someone, trust and believe it's going to come back to you. One way or another, it will. Law, cause, and effect. That's what I believe. And so from that, just take that breath and breathe. And so from that, I realized, I asked myself the question the other night, why am I so drawn to this movie? Because I always watch love stories and beautiful stories. It feels good, but I'm like, but why am I attracted to this? And the reason why is because I'm a playwright. You see, I love writing plays. I see the plays as a movie. And in my vision, I could just write it straight down exactly what I see, like a projector. That's my calling. And so when I was a little girl, I remember my mother, we were Jehovah's Witnesses. And I remember my mother, she would take us to the assembly, the Kingdom Hall, but it was assembly where everybody around the world, they all come to this assembly. And it was at the Dodger Stadium. And I remember as a little kid, I'm like looking, and I was so intrigued because guess what they were doing? They was doing a play. And what they were doing, they was going back in the days when they had those sandals and they were just walking and they were just acting. And I was so intrigued as a little girl. And I'm like, oh my God. And I would be sitting there. I didn't care nothing about the assembly, but the plays. It was a little girl and I just enjoyed it. I couldn't wait. And I wanted to get a front row seat to that play. And so I was very anxious. And I was a little girl. And so as I grew up, that was always embedded in me in writing writing plays and stuff. And so, of course, I started writing plays for different churches and all that other stuff. And they were good plays. And then after I started doing that, then I got into Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind, in San Bernardino. And then I went to Center for Spiritual Living in Riverside. And so I got all my teachings from them. And Reverend Charlotte, she was the one that was in San Bernardino. She gave me that spoon, that teaspoon, fed me a little baby food. And I'm like, oh, I was intrigued. And so after that, I went on to Riverside with Reverend Lee. And so we did all my classes and did extra classes. And I just started writing plays for Center for Spiritual Living. And I never stopped. Until this day, I still write plays. And I enjoy it. It's like food to my spirit. And so in that, yes, they have changed throughout the years. And now I'm on a different frequency. So guess what? Now I'm going to write a new play, and it's at a different frequency than it ever was. You see? And so I just wanted to share that with you today. Whatever your calling is, start using it in a higher vibration. Because you're here for a specific reason. Tomorrow we can't do anything tomorrow, but we can live in the moment. We can't change what happened last year. We sure can't change what happened last week. But what we can do in this moment is change our frequency to a higher vibration. Start using your gifts in a high vibration. Because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. You see? No, I didn't write down my talk today. Because I knew that God was going to tell me exactly what I need to talk about today. You see? So in that, you stay encouraged. Meditate on God daily. Write down stuff. Journal. Good to journal. Write down your thoughts. Write down your feelings, what you're feeling. Visualization, when you see it in your mind, you put it on paper, and it's a vibration, and you continue to see it and to know it to be truth. It will become your reality. Just like affirmations. Pick some affirmations that feels good to you and continue to do it. So one of the things I asked last week, as you picked your affirmation, whatever you wanted to pick, has anything shifted in you that you embodied that affirmation and it became your reality? You see? Just name one thing. Something shifts, something changed. So I will say again today, find an affirmation that resonates with your spirit, that you're ready to embody, to bring yourself to another vibration, another frequency. So every day, I want you to visualize it. I want you to feel it, be it, know it. I guarantee you by next week, you'll feel a difference. You will see a difference. Okay? And I would like to say thank you so much for tuning in to this Wednesday night talk. I enjoyed all of you all. Thank you for tuning in to this beautiful Wednesday night service. So let's just take this breath and breathe. And right here, right now, let's take a breath. Now blow it out. And in this moment, I know God is all that there is. I know that God's Spirit is moving in us and through us and all around us today. So we bless this day that the Lord has made and know that we are truly blessed today. We walk in faith with our meditations of the heart. We trust our affirmations. And as we trust our affirmations, we walk into our higher frequency, walk into our greatness in this moment. And in this, I give thanks for this truth. And I just release my words into the universal law. I say thank you, and so it is. Amen. If this message has been a blessing to you, hit the donate button and donate to keep this living instrument, this living life action. Bring it forth. Give. and be a beneficial presence for the world. I say thank you so much and namaste.